Hey there, Capricorn. Welcome back to my channel. Please like and subscribe to support me in my artistic endeavors. Please also leave a comment and let me know if this video resonates with you or if it doesn't. Alrighty, so let's go ahead and get started. I'm gonna shuffle these cards real quick for you. So we still have Mercury in retrograde, and Mars is also in retrograde. Alright, our first card is the Nine of Cups, what's crossing you. And the Nine of Cups is, basically it's saying that you've got it all, and that you know, there's just something missing. There's just like one little thing that's missing. So it says, an active mind enjoys success, accomplishments, deepest desires, wishes fulfilled, comfort, happiness, and satisfaction. Alright, but you may be feeling like you're missing out on something. You might be trying to accomplish something. Whatever it is, just keep working towards your goals and you'll get there soon enough. Ooh, broken heart. Alright, so in the recent past it says here that you have a broken heart. Maybe some of these knives that are stuck here and the swords stuck in your heart, maybe they're still hurting your soul. You know, if that's the case, go ahead and let's pull those swords right out of there. Let's shake them out, like Ramblin' Mike says to do. But that's in your past, so hopefully you've let that go, Capricorn. In your recent, most immediate future, we have the Six of Swords. You might be experiencing transitions, feeling sadness, but despite your sadness, then you need to try to go ahead and move on. It's in your best interest to move on. Move forward, whatever happens, you know, it's okay to just move forward. And don't worry about it, okay? The truth revealed. Alright, we've got the Four of Cups. Unmotivated. Life has become stale. Reevaluate. Neglected needs of other. You're neglecting the needs of others. Don't take life for granted, alright? Especially right now. Because whatever those words you might say could be your last words you say to somebody. You never know what tomorrow holds, alright? Especially with this cold weather coming in. Everybody's getting their flu shots and everybody's getting sick. It's only going to reignite that horrible pandemic. I just can't wait. Alright, so, let's take a look. Your very last card is the Seven of Cups reversed. And this is clear thinking. Let go of your old ways. Clarity that you can see clearly. Dreams begin to manifest. Detox. Detoxification. Extreme change. Acknowledge your health nut. Very little time for sober. Alright, so, you know, if you're struggling with addiction, Or maybe you don't realize that you might have someone in your life who's struggling with addiction, or you might be struggling with addiction. But, what I strive for in my life is to wake up and not want a cigarette. I want to wake up and not crave any kind of coffee, or I don't want to feel like my day is doomed if I don't get that fix, whatever it might be. So I have a lot of friends and family who their addictions have affected me in more than one way. So it's not necessarily your addiction, but it always really highlights your own addictions when you have to deal with others' addictions. It really makes you realize that you're lucky for what you do have. And let's see what else we got here. So, let's see. It looks like you're doing pretty well. You might have you've got the 9 of Cups over here. There's just one thing that you're just holding out for. So I'm going to pull the Hermetic deck because this is like advice from the universe. It's almost as if God Himself is giving you this alchemical advice, and if you learn about science or philosophy, you're bound to learn about this stuff here. There's just no avoiding it. Alright, so what's crossing you is that you almost have it all, but you're still not really 100% happy. You still want that one little thing. Well, this says the law of attraction. So just remember that whatever you do is going to bring you closer to what you want or farther away. So whatever you do, you're going to get tenfold. So if you become a member of a church, for example, and you pay your money in, and you help the church out, typically they're supposed to help you out too when you're in a rough time. But it doesn't matter if you're religious or not. This is the law of attraction, is you helping others, and it comes back and helps you. Alright, so the law of association for your past, under this heartache, we've got, if two things have two things in common, the same thing can control both of them. Every particle in the universe affects each other. Alright, this is exactly why we don't time travel into the past and mess around with stuff, because everything affects everything. The sin effect is the butterfly effect. But it's also good for the here and the now, because whatever you're doing, saying, acting out, it's going to come back to you tenfold, just like the law of attraction, okay? Ooh, in your immediate future, we've got white hot desire, polarizing love, agape love. All paradoxes can be recovered. Okay, so, a paradox is when you get yourself stuck in a loop and you just keep having the same issue over and over and over. And what you have to do is try to break free. Hooky dookie. The truth, the law of rhythm. Alright, so underneath the truth we've got unmotivated, life has been stale, reevaluate, neglecting your needs, blah, blah, blah. The law of rhythm. Rhythm compromises everything, flows out and in. Everything has cycles. Immerse yourself in the cycle. Don't worry about past stress. Alright, and then your final outcome was kind of saying something like, clear thinking, let go of your old ways, clarity, dreams begin to manifest, detoxification, extreme change, lackadaisical, or a health nut, very little time sober. Okay, so that doesn't necessarily mean that you're an alcoholic or someone who partakes entirely too much of something, but it could be you or someone close to you. But either way, the law of infinite universe says the total number of the universe is infinite. So I kind of see that as like there's not in a relationship sense, but as in like the whole world, there's other fish in the sea type of situation. Like if you are feeling like in a box, like you're struggling to change or you're having trouble changing, but obviously it's not that bad. You got the Nine of Cups over here. Alright, so it's just like scratching at the door. Something's getting to you. So whatever you have to do to try to release that stress, that tension, let's take some oracle cards and see what we can do to release that. Because clearly you might be holding on to some heartache. Something from the past has just messed you up. And I know, personal experience, that previous things that have happened to you in the past, should not affect your current situation. It shouldn't affect your current job. It shouldn't affect your current relationship, but sometimes it happens. Alright, so the first thing we've got under what's crossing you is serendipity, or synchronicity. In other words, luck. But, yeah, it's got the 4-leaf clover on the back, and, basically it's just, it's just saying that it's okay to take something as a sign. If you're looking for something you're trying to change or something of that nature, I definitely do. If I see the clock says a strange number a bunch of times in a row, it keeps popping up, I have to Google it. I have to know the numerology. And it always comes back with these angel numbers, and it always says that there's an angel trying to reach out to you. I don't know if I believe that or not, but it certainly does make my day to think it. So, you never know, you might really have an angel watching over you. It says under your past, you've got the Three of Swords with all the swords stuck right in your heart. Just go ahead and pull those swords out, take them out. And then we've got the law of association. So there must be something that's associating you with this past experience that's dragging it out. But it says it's time to bloom. Unawakened. If you're not awakened, it is time to awaken. Okay? I know a lot of people have recently turned away from Hollywood, and they have just completely stopped watching television, and they have jumped over to YouTube and any other source of entertainment that's free. So if you are unawakened, it's definitely the time for awakening. Lots of people are putting information out there that you just gotta remember, you can't believe everything that you read or see on YouTube, but always double check what you're reading and make sure it's true. This is strange. Alright, in your immediate future, Alright, so even though the first card is like kind of like a battle scene, alright, it says experiencing transitions despite sadness, moving on. But then it says white hot desire right here. Alright, white hot desire, polarizing love, fire, and passion. On your next card, there may be some obstacles to overcome. But isn't there always something in the way of happiness? Alright. Okay, so for the truth, we've got the Four of Cups upright, representing unmotivated stalemate. Ugh. You know, you're out of rhythm. The card of the law of rhythm is here. Everything flows out, everything cycles. Well, you're out of rhythm. And then your card that goes with it is the Holy One. The Holy One. So I'm not sure what that means to you, but, you know, if I'm out of rhythm, I try to get a schedule going, and I definitely try to put something in my schedule to help me. Something like meditation, maybe just, you know, a hot bath. Sometimes I like to paint. I like to go sit out in the yard, work in the yard, sit on the ground and get grounded back to the earth. With your final outcome, you've got clear thinking, let go of your old ways, clarity you can see, the law of infinite universe, and take a new path. So if there is something that's holding you back from your happy ending, there clearly is something that's keeping you from having the Ten of Cups. You're right at the Nine of Cups. You're right there. Alright? So it's time to think outside the box. Take a different route. Be careful. Anywho. Alright, you all. It has been so nice talking to you tonight, Capricorn. I hope this has helped. I still feel like we're missing a little something. So I'm going to do a quick shuffle of my Grim deck, and we're going to read a couple, maybe just one card. Maybe a couple, we'll see. Alright, so we've got the Emperor's New Clothes. Alright. Kids are clever and innocent and free from social masks. In other words, when the kids go out into the world, when they're born, they have no idea about racism, sexism, misogynistic haters. They have no idea about jealousy. The only way they get that information is from you. Alright, from the parents, the people around you, the people that you work with, your bosses, your kids, kindergarten teacher, whatever. You know, it's always the people around you. So make sure that you're a positive person in everybody's life, alright? And you can look up that video on YouTube, The Emperor's New Clothes, if that floats your boat. And, alright, thank you, Capricorn. If you did enjoy this video, please like and subscribe, as well as share this video. That's about it. I think that wraps it up. My name's Stacy, and I'm signing out.